Hello, everybody. Today is actually still Thursday night, my local time, but Friday Eastern time. We have Trader Jim's video for the 13th and the 14th, and of course, another really interesting video. Jim's comments, always wise and appreciated. He answers a couple of questions from people. Interesting price action in this video. Let's have a look. Before we do, just a couple of announcements. I've decided to have a Black Friday sale. So 10% off the Auto Trader between now and the weekend after Thanksgiving. So if you're interested, now's your chance to get a decent discount on the Auto Trader. Use coupon BWT500 at checkout. Any questions, please email me at systems@bluewavetrading.com.
All right, November 13th, just came home later than anticipated. I apologize, I did not have the time to do any kind of a morning intro. I did leave two charts running, and on one of them I actually forgot to activate the Auto Trader, so how embarrassing is that? We'll still take a look at that chart, but no trades took place since I forgot to activate it. Anyway, let me show you a chart that was activated. I was very bullish. Yesterday I was talking about the test of 82.30. They actually went as low as 20 overnight, but then they firmed up very nicely on it. And so I was bullish, and as long as trading above 55 definitely brings the possibility of 8,300 again. By the time it was 8:30 when I was leaving, I was very bullish. So I had longs clicked. And this is a 987 Heikin-Ashi chart that Randy and I have been showing now for the past few days. Once again, did its magic, trading just one contract, hit a $500 target. I think it's just incredibly impressive that, that this auto trader can hit a $500 target trading one contract on an instrument that has a tick value of $5. So, very impressive. Let me just show you the text. That's right. Okay, so yeah, just three trades. 1, 2, 3, hitting its target. Now, let me show you a chart that I forgot to click on. And this is the 500 tick chart filtered by the daily open range. And of course, I meant to click the longs, which I did not. Again, just like in the other chart, I was bullish, so I was looking for longs only. Except in this case, I just forgot to click the longs. So nothing happened. But if we play what if, well, if I did click the longs, this would have been an entry right over here. And just no question would have hit its target. November 14th. Let's show everything first. This is a funded account, $500 target. Let me show the time and sales real fast. All right, so we are pre-market, and looking at a time frame chart, I'm looking at rejection so far of higher prices, and I was trying to break 55. So breaking 55 to me means at the very least a test of 82.30, possibly down to 82.20. And as long as we are below 55, that is my plan. So I have shorts clicked. And even though this is pre-market, I will take a short trade. I do have to leave, and I'm just trying to get something going beforehand. This market to me has been more than challenging the past couple of weeks now. Can't really get the momentum to go higher, not weak enough to go really lower. So I just have to play the numbers, just play the zone. So breaking 55 should lead us down to around 30.
hoping to be done with this trade before I have to leave. So while I have a few minutes, I just want to respond to a comment. The comment was actually made about a week ago, but I just saw it yesterday. As I told you, I don't get notifications when you guys make a comment, so sometimes it might take me a while to actually find it. In any case, the comment was, I think, a really great comment. So the person asked, if you can make money trading, what is the point of using funded accounts? Number one, of course, it takes you time to get funded, and you're making money to get funded for this evaluation time that you don't get a penny out of. Then you're subject to a whole bunch of rules that if you break them, you're disqualified. You have to give 20% of your profits to the funding company, and on top of that, some companies would charge you for data. So why do that? Why do you bother with funded accounts? Excellent question. So you don't need to trade funded accounts if you can make money. This is the short answer. But we all need to know ourselves, and I know myself. For example, I know that I cannot be nearly as objective trading my own money as I can be trading someone else's money. I have, I guess, an emotional attachment to my money, to my account, and that's why I no longer trade my own account. With a funded account, what is the worst that happens? All right, so I take a number of losses in a row and I get disqualified. Okay, so maybe I wasted the time it took to get funded, but really, I did not lose money, I guess, other than the combine, the cost of the combine, which is really not much relatively to what you can lose, in the markets, as we all know, could easily amount to thousands of dollars. And that's for the funded account sizes that I have, I would have to lose thousands of dollars to get disqualified. So because of that, because I know that, well, the worst that happens is I have to qualify for a funded account again. And at this point, I have a number of them, so it's not even an issue. So I am able to be a lot more objective, not reckless, but objective in my judgment of what I think is going to happen, and then use the auto trader to execute my plan. So while it is true that I have to give 20% back, the reality is I would not make the 80%. I would not make the equivalent of the 80% profit that I do get to keep if I traded my own money. Now, this is for me. You might be a very different person. You might have absolutely no issue with trading your own account. You know what? More power to you. It's not me. So we need to be honest with ourselves, and I just know that if I attempted to trade my own account in earlier videos, I think maybe, I don't know, May, June, I think if you look there, I do trade my own account, and I would make $200-300, but not nearly that I may trade at the funded accounts. Not because, I don't want to say I don't care about the funded accounts. I think the whole point is I do care, but I can be objective. So that's the short answer. Now, with funded accounts, there are definitely more restrictions than with evaluation accounts. I mean, you have to keep track of a lot of things. You need to know exactly, for example, what news events are allowed to trade and what news events are not allowed. Earn to Trade, for example, gives you a whole list. It's very easy to follow, but you do have to write it down and you have to keep track of it. You have to make sure that you are flat by 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time. And for me, just to be safe, I'm always out by 3:45, almost always out by 3:45. So you do need to be vigilant, but it's absolutely worth it to me to trade the funded account, even though I give away 20% in profit, and just trade with a peace of mind. Here they come. All right, first target. Now we are trailing. This template is going to be trailing. Price action. Let's see if we can hit the daily target before it hits the trail stop. It is a very tight trail stop, but I think, given the price action, I think it's necessary not to give back too much. Okay, all right. Well, I'm out a bit short of the daily target for this account, for this template, but I'm actually gonna stop it here. I'm not gonna continue trading this chart. I'm gonna actually see if I can get another chart to trade. This way I kind of spread the action between a number of accounts, even if I'm not hitting the daily target on each one. Until things pick up, it is maybe necessary to simply have lower daily targets. All right, so I just came back. Let's see. Was finally short all the way back here. This trades only one contract, $500 target. Still looking for, to go down into the 30s from a failure with 55. Okay, looks like we are trailing now. After 75 ticks, trailing by a bar, and we are out for now. I'm going to disable the shorts and just wait. So just like with the other account, I'm going to stop here, even though it is short of the daily target, and see if I can find an opportunity to trade another account. Finally, here's the short. They tested the 55. Looks like it's being rejected. And once again, being rejected should be lower into the 30s again. All right, so I have to go do a few things. I'm just going to let the recording go. I think this trade is in good shape. If they cannot hold down to 55, then it's lower prices again. Did you just see this? Holy crap, what just happened? That was amazing. Well, the auto trader caught those exits, very nice, and we have an account that finally, hit its target with pretty bad slippage, but obviously given this price action, it's not surprising that it's going to be pretty bad slippage. But at least target hit and done with this one. Before I go, let me just quickly show everything here. It was amazing. So something happened. Look at the time. This all happened in 1 minute. So I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it definitely worked my way. Time sales.